We have waited patiently and sometimes impatiently, and the moment is finally here. Time to kick off a new season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UAB's offense will have the football first. Takes the handoff. It's Beebe. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. The Blazers racing to the line in the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play. Ready.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Then as he throws, got his man downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Off play action on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
And the Blazers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. Plows through the defense.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blazers will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Got a man. It's Flanagan.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They'll go to the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
Pushes ahead. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the...
It's caught. It's a touchdown. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Gonna run it. It's Beebe. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Blazers want to move quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Buys a little extra time. Turning it on. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers!
UAB, number 87, with the grab and the scoop.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 7 over Syracuse. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Give to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
The Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Looking for a big gain. He's got it on the outside. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route.
Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Blazers look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab on the left. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the offense onto the field again. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw.
And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They'll ride the hot hand. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Gilbert. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answer so far. Looking to throw for it. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. 3rd and goal for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So 1st down here as they go back to work. On the ground, it's Beebe. Runs through a tackle. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. The Blazers are in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete on the right side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Right down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Under fire. Using his feet to buy time.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Fires to the big fella. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Blazers want to pick up the tempo.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tempo and overdrive.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Now the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Ferguson. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. They're great.
Turning it on. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Blazers getting set on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. The play fake. Looking down the middle. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Tulane is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in New Orleans for some time. They're up 14 over Louisiana. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Leaves it with the back. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. He's got 59 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Flanagan. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job.
Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Lofts one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
First and goal for the offense. He'll set up to throw. Trying to bowl his way in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Trying to barge their way in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carry. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone, third and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Out of the shotgun on third down. Wide open downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Blazers headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. And the Blazers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UAB. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Gentry. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Flanagan.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. Got his man in the middle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Catch in the middle. It's Lacey. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll leave it with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. He now has 79 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Snagged out of the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lacey. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Snags it. Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On to attempt the try. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the move, it's Beebe. Got the first down and more. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Rush is on him. He'll try to do it himself. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game.
just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Grab near the marker. It's Holmes. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Beebe. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Blazers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got the quick pass. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got the first down, looking for more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The short hands, it's Savage. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Motion from the wideout. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. There he goes. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Penn State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 18 over Syracuse. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, UAB. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's the exact opposite of what this defense drew up in the locker room. You want to stop giving up explosive plays. You want to play deep, make the offense earn it. But play one, they put the ball in the air, down the field. DB can't make a play. Not only that, the run after the catch, a disastrous start for this defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The give on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking for a gap. It's Savage. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. Powers through the defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Powers forward. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. And it'll be a touchdown.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He's got him. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Blazers moving quickly to the line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Flanagan. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
From the shotgun, the inside give.
Really nice 1st down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type runner. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
Rides the back on the option to give. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lacey. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. A 1st down for the offense.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Caught over the middle. It's Savage. Oh, he's got some space. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive.
Get set, get set.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Smashes in between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Blazers will hustle to the line.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start the second half, defense picking up where it left off.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the Blazers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll go back to work on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that.
Turning it on! Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Give him 96 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. Rides to back and leaves it on the option. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Flanagan. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. That last completion sets him up on second down. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Tulsa is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium. They're trailing by just 4 to Arkansas. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Beebe. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Blazers line up to punt it away. Nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. On the run, it's Savage. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lacy. Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning it. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
They'll run it from the gun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Give to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Rides to back and leaves it. Got the first down and still on his feet.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
To the air on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Got it in the middle. It's Bishop. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun. Wants to pass. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
And a nice play by the defense. 3rd and short. You're thinking run most of the time, but a really nice job playing tight on the wide receivers, playing the pass and giving no space for the offense.
Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
And I think think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has 1 stop.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Good right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. We'll see if that failed fourth down in there. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
The Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Bringing the heat. It's complete to the right. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, goes and gets a first down.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved.
There he goes. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blazers are on the move. Leaves it with the back. Jukes his way for more. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on downs. It's a draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On third and short, the power run here. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go with the football.
Out of the gun to give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice.